You know, we now know through clinical research, it is an absolute that autoimmune disease begins in the gut. Just as Hippocrates said over 2,000 years ago, all disease begins in the gut, so does autoimmune disease. So with autoimmune disease, here's really how it works is there's a barrier in between your bloodstream and your intestines. It's called your gut lining. And your gut lining has microscopic, these little holes in it. What can happen over time if somebody has intestinal inflammation, large holes open up in your gut lining. So what can happen now is undigested food particles such as gluten, casein, toxins, bad bacteria, candida can leak from the intestines into the bloodstream. Your body says those shouldn't be here. It starts this immune response. And if that isn't corrected over time, what can happen is it starts autoimmune disease. And it can affect that systemic inflammation can affect the joints, causing rheumatoid arthritis. It can affect the thyroid, causing HASHIMOTO'S thyroiditis. It can affect the colon, causing things like Crohn's disease, or the muscles, causing fibromyalgia. So really, all autoimmune disease is first caused by leaky gut. It starts in the gut lining. And those are things I take care of in my clinic all the time. And probably the biggest one overall is Hashimoto's thyroiditis and thyroid disease. I mean, a lot of people don't know this, but I would estimate 80% or more of people with hypothyroidism actually have the autoimmune form of Hashimoto's thyroiditis. And what happens so often today is patients will go into their doctors with an autoimmune disease. They're treated in two ways. Either they try and suppress the immune system, or they try to directly treat the thyroid. The key is you heal the gut lining, the thyroid will naturally heal. You know, I really believe the biggest factors that are causing this gut reaction are, number one, it's certain foods, refined grain products. Sugar is a big one. Sugar feeds candida and yeast in your body, which causes this issue. Genetically modified organisms, they're wired with pesticides and viruses, which kill off beneficial microbes in the gut, causing leaky gut and autoimmune disease. Also looking at hydrogenated oils. Artificial sweeteners are a big one. All of these things contribute to leaky gut, but maybe the biggest thing that causes leaky gut and autoimmune disease is actually emotional stress. Emotional stress is huge. When somebody has the emotions of whether it's fear or anxiety or just being overwhelmed or frustrated, it actually changes the hormones within your body. It makes your gut microbes more susceptible to damage, which then can cause leaky gut, which then over time leads to autoimmune disease.